Me good.
Finally, we have the final version of the
Creatures of Darkness
coloring book kit. For those of you who don't know, we have our very own and very first coloring book. And yes, it is called Creatures of Darkness because in previous videos, many moons ago when I was sculpting on the main channel, I always called my characters Creatures of Darkness. Now, despite the fact some of them can be pretty cute, depending on the eyes of those of you seeing it, they still played around with the idea of
darkness in your soul.
So this coloring book is an homage to these sculptures that were brought to life by Sarah Rose, who was also a fellow grain and just started drawing my sculptures. I'm like, wait a minute, we got something going on here. So this is the baby from this collaboration. So Muse Kids, myself, and Sarah Rose set on this journey to make this absolutely adorable coloring book. So we're going to get a first reveal of the final version of everything. Now don't worry, we've been going back and forth for well over, I mean, the coloring pages were already done in the previous video, which took also, I think we've been on this for almost a year. Yeah, I think so. So we've been getting samples, testing them, saying yes, saying no, going back and forth, changing colors and whatnots. But these are the final versions, and I'm super excited. There is one item I haven't seen in there yet, and is the bubble mailer that y'all will be receiving your kits in. So I'm excited about that too. But also, in case some of you are wondering if we have a digital copy, the answer is yes. I'll get into more detail about that at the end of the video. Okay, without further delay, let's see what we have in here. And of course, Muse Kit definitely put it first thing for me to see. Oh my god, look at this bubble mailer. Look at it. So this is going to be the bubble mailer that you're going to be receiving your kit in, and it is fully branded. Of course, it's bubble mailer, but it has a lot of the creatures of darkness that are in the coloring book as well. So here's a closer look. Of course, we are creatures of darkness, but we absolutely adore colors. So there's a bit of a rainbow gradient going on, and it is, of course, double-sided because I like double-sided. Okay, so we have two of these bubble mailers. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, what? Oh my god. Okay, let's look at one thing at a time here. So just to be clear, this set is not just watercolor, but you do get colored pencils in there for extra details, or you can do one or the other. But look at this. Here we have the Viviva color sheets where we have exclusive color choices that we selected for this kit. Again, if you want to watch that video, I will link it down below. And normally the Viviva color sheets look like this, and they have their own specific colors, but here we even included silver and gold. So let's take a look. Here you can see it says exclusive shit. I can't talk. I'm so excited. I'm just getting ahead of myself. Viviva color sheets. We have the cover of the coloring book. 16 beautiful colors, and these are the colors that we chose. So we definitely went rainbow-esque, and of course we have our browns and purples ready-mades because I like to have these on hand, and we have silver and gold. They're absolutely vibrant and easy to use, so I really like this, and these are handmade. So let's go ahead and see what we have over here. Let's pull this out. This is gonna, oh my god, yes! Oh my baby! Look at you! So here is our watercolor set for the first time. And of course, in the back, we took many of your feedback because some of you said that the QR code separately was not helpful to add it within the product itself. So we added the QR code with mini tutorials right on the back of the paint palette. So it is there for you to be able to access it. And again, you can see the outlines of some of our creatures of darkness. Let's pull this out. Vivid, it says transparent, but I mean, it's watercolor, so it depends on how you layer it, but it is watercolor. Of course, it'll behave like watercolor, but they are super vivid. Look at that. And you can put your name right on the inside. And the colors on these color sheets are very saturated. So the colors you're going to see over here are not going to be exactly what you get on paper. So make sure that you do color swatch. No matter what material you get, color swatching is super important so that you know what colors you have exactly as you want them and exactly how you want to dilute them. So here's what they look like, and you don't have to worry about having a palette or anything like that because they will not seep into the next color since there's sheets like this in between. Look at that. So pretty. We have happy yellow, we have bottle green. So you see, this doesn't look like a green, but once you swatch it, it'll be like a green. Again, if you want to see the full palette, here it is on the screen for you to be able to see the choices that we made. I am so proud of this color choice. But yeah, if you want a specific color, you're like, okay, I want purples and blues. You could just open this and here you go. You're at your purples and blues. Look at these colors, how pigmented they are. Really, really cool. So you just pull it and you have your silver also and your gold. So I'm going to be able to show you how to use these colors and how easy it is to actually have fun with them. You don't need any kind of skill, trust me. I am not a watercolor expert whatsoever, but it doesn't stop me from having fun with materials that I'm very new at. So I'm so proud of this. So proud of this. And I think that's one of the things that we really need to keep in mind. You don't need to be an expert at something to have fun with it. All right, let's put you away because you're my baby now. Get in there. And the next thing you have, a very own tube of colors. Yes, I didn't know I would say tube of colors ever before, but you can see that this one also shows you that you do get your little creatures of darkness printed all the way around. And again, this is an exclusive color pencil set because we chose these colors specifically to go with the kit. And if you want more information on that, I'll link the first color swatching video down below. And just to make things easy, we do have its own sharpener. So this is very handy dandy. So whenever you're ready, here we go, let's remove this. You have your own sharpener right here. And the reason why we have a foam in here is because the first one that we made without the foam, the colored pencils were kind of bumping everywhere and they were kind of getting shaved and broken in transit. But here, they're taken care of with that foam. So this is majorly helpful. Look at these. And yes, we chose colored pencils that have a black outer part. Look at that. And each one of these says Creatures of Darkness, so you know it goes with your kit. And we also have the name of the color on the pencil. One of the things that bothers me is colored pencils that don't actually have names on them, because I feel like it doesn't actually become inclusive or help when you're just looking for the color. So we do have them printed very nicely in a very fun type of font. So there you go. We made sure that the colors are written indeed on each pencil. And here we go. I absolutely love how vibrant the colors look when the entire thing is just black. So this does make my little heart very happy. In you go. And we're gonna put the foam just to keep it protected. Voila. All right, now when we were doing our testing, we were like, okay, what else do we need that is absolutely essential? And the answer is washi tape. It's essential. Don't at me. So in your kit, you're also going to be getting a Creatures of Darkness Rainbow Gradient Washi Tape. So in case you're not sure what washi tape is used for, it's basically in order to surround your piece so that it stays flat, because again, watercolor does tend to warp paper. So by having the washi tape there, it'll help it stay in place until it about dries out. But like all washi tape, you have to remember that this is still a paper type of tape. So you need to remove it and make sure that it is even as you're pulling it out. Look at this. Oh my god, hang on. So here is what it looks like. Oh my god, look at this. And let me just get further and further, but you can see that the colors don't necessarily repeat on the same characters, but you do have this really fun gradient. Let's get to the purple. There we go. That's fun. I really wanted something vibrant and fun for the washi tape. I love washi tape. And because I love showing you what kind of things that you can make or illustrations with the coloring kit, here's an example that was made by none other than our friends over at Muse Kit. So you can see you can have so much fun playing around with the colors, the gradients, and the rainbows, and just doing what you want to do. And also someone else from the community went ahead and played around with the colors. So here's another example on the screen. And of course, we can't have painting without brushes. Oh my god, hang on. There we go. Okay, you're getting one set of brush in your kit as well. So these are water brushes. So what it means is, let's take them out. There's water compartments in here so that you don't have to worry about dipping your paintbrush in water in order to get them to be wet. You're going to add your water in here. And you have your cap. And as you want it to be more wet, you just have to kind of squeeze the sides a little bit and water will come down trickling from the brush itself. It takes a little practice to know the pressure that you want and how much water it's going to come down. But honestly, I absolutely love these brushes. So you get this kind of pointy detail tip, a bigger brush for bigger surfaces, and then one in the middle. Let me show you all three together. So here they are. You see you have finer details, a little bigger surface, and even bigger surfaces for things like backgrounds. I love these so much, and you can get really, really detailed with these. So you'll be able to see all the details of how to use it and how you can get more out of your kit in the QR code. Again, that will come with your kit. And last but not least, your coloring pages. Oh my god, they are heavy. So here you will have your very own folder with all the coloring pages. And here's what your folder looks like. So once you open it, you're going to see all your coloring pages on this side. And again, we added the QR code on the product itself. Again, we love to hear your feedback, so it helps us improve. And if you do any of these illustrations, feel free to use the hashtag #nerdycreatures so that I can find the pages that you colored and share them online, or just even appreciate the fact that you took the time to color them. And of course, on the other side, we have socials. And we decided to make them coloring pages just in case if you do want to scan this or make copies of this, it is absolutely convenient. But look at these. This is my bird, my evil little bird. And we have different sculptures, like when I did the bat dragon sculpture, this one was really fun to put together as well. We also have the Magikarp koi fish over here with its own kind of style. We even have the Mariah Elizabeth snake sculpture that I made, and this one is really cool. This is probably one of my favorites because, again, it's taking creatures that I made that were cute and turning them into creatures of darkness. So here you can see the snake character hypnotizing a kind of armor person, a knight. So yes, cute aesthetic, but definitely a very dark story. And this is our mascot for the channel, which is the beautiful dark body dragon, but full of rainbows. And she's appeared in different kinds of sculptures that I made. I think Crayola Challenge, all the way to recently with my sculpture from Not Another Crap Kit. And then a little bit more old school type sculptures. So if you've seen the sculptures that I've made on the channel, you'll know them. And if you haven't seen all the sculptures on my channel, that's okay, because these illustrations are absolutely gorgeous. And I really have Sarah Rose to thank for making my sculptures come to life. And yes, even more recent projects like the two-headed dragon teacup. And here you can see them picking up tea leaves and enjoying the view. This coloring page set just makes me smile because I never thought I would have a coloring page set, and I am so proud of it, and I'm so happy to share it with you all. Now, for those of you wondering about the cost of this kit, I am really happy to announce that yes, we have made this kit at an affordable price. So let's talk first about the digital version. If you want the digital version, it is $22.99. So it's about $1 a page. And remember, this is digital, so you can use it as many times as you like. But if you're looking to get the full kit with everything, including the color page folder with 22 illustrations, the 16 colors of watercolor, the 12 colored pencils, the watercolor brush, and the washi tape. All these are $39.99. However, if you not only want the full physical bundle, but you also want the digital bundle, that one is only a $10 extra. So at $49.99, you get the physical copy and the digital version that you can download. So it means you're getting a $75 value for this price. So if you're interested, I will leave a link down below, but it will only be released on Friday the 5th. So make sure that you do check very quickly, because we do have a limited number, and once they're sold out, we will only have the digital version left. So again, a huge thank you to Muse Kits and Sarah Rose for making this a possibility. Remember, if you want to watch the color swatching testing, make sure you check up here. And if you want to watch something a little different, make sure you check down here. Until then, I will see you grains in the next video.